Are you ready to stop the self sabotage and create the life you desire? Well, in order for that to happen, you need to break free from the bad beliefs that are holding your success hostage. You need to optimize the stress by turning it into extra energy for success. And those hurtful habits? Well, we need to give that pain a purpose for progress. Welcome to Stop the Self Sabotage and Create the Life You Desire podcast.
What are vacuum cleaners made for? Sucking up dirt. Ever feel like that's been the focus of your life? Is cleaning up other people's dirt? Yeah. We're back on what's known as the subconscious laws. These are things that, if you understand how they work, it'll make success easier for you to achieve. And then once you get it, it makes it sticky, which means you get to keep it around longer. And this is number 5 in the series. It's known as the vacuum. And what it means is that once your powerful mind, known as your subconscious, accepts something, that will stay there until it's replaced by something else. That you just can't take a habit, a pattern, a focus, a feeling, an action out of your subconscious without choosing its replacement. Because the subconscious will not tolerate a void. And if you take out something without choosing what's going to go in that space and place, well, then your subconscious will choose for you, but it won't choose based on where you're going in life. It won't pick based on the progress that you want to have. The subconscious only understands today and yesterday. Doesn't understand the future. That's for your conscious mind. So the subconscious says, oh, you've taken out this habit or pattern and didn't choose replacement, so I'll choose for you based on the same type of dirt we just got rid of, because that's what vacuum cleaners are meant to do. They're meant to suck up dirt. Oh, you want to have a better quality life? You need to give the part of your mind that rules this, you need to give it better rules to follow. This is the reason for a lot of people when they stop smoking, they turn to overeating. Yeah, it's one bad habit for another one. It can also be the reason why you're like, you know what? I'm not going to continue to take care of people who don't appreciate me. And you start to do something for yourself, and your subconscious goes, no, 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 no. No, what you're doing to move us forward, yeah, that's really not dirt in our life. So we're going to maybe find another habit that's just as dirty. So maybe it's not that we're going to overperform for the people in our life, like our family, but we'll overperform at work. Or we'll find that our nervousness begins to overperform all the way into panic and anxiety. So what do we have to do with this area? Understand that the subconscious does not use language. It uses symbols at this point. And the symbolism that I love to deal with my clients whenever we need to say, hey, you valued something, but it wasn't valuable about you. It was valued based on your performance, and such as taking care of people at your expense. You're always paying the price for them. So what we want to do is we have to begin to reorganize those values. In fact, whenever we have disorder, it'll go disordered, dysregulated, dysfunctional, toxic. We have to go ordered, regulated, functional, intelligent. So we have to put things back in order. And we're like, oh, okay. We've been cleaning up the dirt in everybody else's life. Okay. Well, what dirt do we need to clean up in our own life, in our own garden of growth, that has been heaped upon our flowers that's keeping them from blooming? And that's when you begin to notice the things about you that were piled on top of you that can now be removed. Because we have to put it back in order before we can get you into those healthy habits. And so there's a part of you going, well, I'm going to pick up trash. It's either going to be trash in someone else's life where I'm always going in to rescue them, or it can be the trash in my own garden of growth that is actually going to lead to the revelation of me being healthy. It's always going to look for trash. But it can get to the point to where you begin to recognize first the trash that's been dumped in your own garden of growth. And then after that, starting to clean it up. And then after that, what you need to do to keep the trash out. And then after that, what it is that you want to grow. But we don't start with what you want to grow until we look at what's been dumped on you, because this part of your mind says, I need to be picking up trash. And it is not in a way that is self-deprecating. It's not in a way that puts you down. Because there is no one who has dumped trash in their garden of growth within their internal environment that was meant to house the best and healthiest parts of themselves. There is no one that brings in toxicity to that unless they were programmed and conditioned to do it. But the great thing is, anything that has been learned can be relearned. So the first thing we have to do is clean up those internal areas. That puts things back in order. And then the second thing that we work on is, regulating it, going, look at how I've been allowing this trash to come in. Not because I want to, because that's what I was trained to do. So we have to begin to regulate. We need to close the gate. And then after that, functional. What do I want to grow? And then intelligence, the fourth and final level, the highest level that says, okay, I'm ready to continue to nurture what it is that I've got going on inside until my life is proof of it. Got to start with the trash, though. Okay, so the very first law that we looked at is the coin that every focus that you have produces its physical counterpart. Then the third one is the target. What's focused on comes to fruition. Then after that, whenever the subconscious and the conscious are pit against each other, subconscious wins every single time. So we have to get them into agreement. And then the fourth one is that opposing experiences, thoughts, emotions, feelings cannot be held at the same time. One of you has to go into hiding. And now the vacuum, which is once you've accepted something, you'll continue to operate on it. And if you take it out without choosing its replacement, that vacuum is going to just suck up more dirt for you to deal with. Instead of saying, no, this dirt that I choose to have is actually what's going to nurture my garden of growth. But before that can happen, I got to get out someone else's trash. Okay, as you can all see, if you're on the video, Thor just joined me. He's got something exciting I need to go look at in our own garden. So until we get together again, start looking at the trash. It wasn't yours to start with. Somebody else has dumped it. But we got to take 100% responsibility for cleaning it up. But what's brilliant is the ground is rich and fertile underneath it. Okay, here's blessings on your garden of growth. What is it that is really holding you down and holding you back in life? In your health, in your finances, in love? It's that you've been taught to value someone else or something else. You were programmed for pain, and you were conditioned to achieve for someone else at the expense of yourself. This keeps you stuck in the same exhausting cycle of making life happen for others, but in a way that keeps you from your brilliance and your magnificence. If you're ready to upgrade into who you really are, I have a free class for you. Yes, it's gifted, and I'm giving you a bonus hypnosis session to go along with it. It's called Spring into Success. Go to my website, dawnlandrum.com, and you'll see the tab across the top that allows you to get immediate access into impact, into making a difference in your own life, and being able to have room in your heart for others, but in a way where you also benefit. Okay, if you're ready to turn on your brilliance and your magnificence, then please join me. Spring into Success.